Hey there, football fans. Welcome to my Curious Media. Today we will be exploring the top 6 strangest football rules you didn't know about. From the no tackle rule to a penalty for celebrating, you'll be surprised by some of these bizarre regulations. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we explore these peculiar rules and regulations of the beautiful game. Number 6. Getting carded for unauthorized celebration if a goal is not accepted. The weird rule of getting carded for unauthorized celebration in football. You score a goal that you just know is good. Everyone's celebrating and then, boom, you get a yellow card for excessive celebration. It's like being at a party and having the police show up just when it's getting good. Talk about a buzzkill. But all jokes aside, it's important for us to remember that football is a team sport and that each one of us has a role to play. While it's totally natural to want to celebrate a goal, we have to remember the rules and respect the decisions of the referees. That way, everyone can have a fun, safe, and enjoyable experience. So, let's all keep it civil out there and not get carded. Number 5. Undershorts must be a certain color. Football has some pretty weird rules. Take, for instance, the rule about undershorts. According to the NFL, undershorts must be either white, black, or the dominant color of the outer shorts. That's right. You can't just wear any old pair of undershorts. They must match the outer shorts in color. We can only imagine the discussions that led to this rule. It must have been a heated debate between the NFL's sartorial committee. But why can't we just let players wear any color undershorts they want? We can imagine what one member of the committee says. The debate must have gone on for days. But in the end, the NFL decided that everyone must match their undershorts to their outer shorts. It's just one of the many weird rules of football that fans have to accept, even if it makes no sense. So the next time you go to a game, be sure to check your undershorts. You don't want to get in trouble with the fashion police. Number 4. Chances of being gifted with a red card post-match. Let's face it, sometimes the rules of football can be a bit weird. Take the strange rule of post-match red card gifting. If a player has done something bad, the referee has the power to give them a red card after the match has finished. It's like a reverse reward system, where you're punished for your bad behavior. While it may seem unfair, this rule is actually in place to ensure that players don't get away with any misbehavior. It's a way of keeping the game fair and ensuring that no one gets away with anything. So while this rule may seem strange, it's actually a necessary part of the game. So the next time you see a player doing something bad, remember that they may be in for a surprise red card post-match. After all, sometimes football can be a bit weird. Number 3. It is impossible to score a free kick within your own net. If you're a football fan, you know that the rules of the game are pretty straightforward. But there's one rule in particular that's so strange, it almost seems like a joke. Basically, it's impossible to score a free kick within your own net. No matter how hard you try or how much you practice, the ball will just never go into the goal. It's like the universe is playing a trick on you. The reason for this rule is actually pretty simple. The ball needs to move forward for it to be a goal. As unfair as it may seem, it's just the way the game is played. So next time you're watching a match, keep in mind that you won't see any free kicks scored in the net behind the kicker. It's just not allowed. But at least you can always dream of what could have been. Number 2. Starting a football game requires at least 7 players. Have you ever heard of the weird rule in football that says you need at least 7 players to start a game? On the surface, it just seems like an arbitrary number, but there's actually a smart strategy behind it. The idea is that you need at least 7 players to ensure that each team can put together an effective defense and offense. With fewer than 7 players, the teams would have to sacrifice one or the other, which would make the game significantly less fun to watch. So next time you're watching a football game and you see that each team has 7 players on the field, you can thank the clever rule makers for making sure the game can be enjoyed by everyone. Who knows, maybe the odd number is actually a lucky charm for the teams playing. Number 1. An assist is possible from a penalty. Football is a sport full of rules, but some of them can be downright weird. Take, for example, the rule that allows a player to get an assist from a penalty. That's right, if a player on a team is fouled in the penalty area and the resulting penalty kick is scored, the player who fouled them gets credited with an assist. It's something of a strange concept, but it's in place to reward those who can draw fouls in dangerous areas. It's a way of recognizing the skill involved in putting your opponent in a difficult position, and for that, an assist is awarded. At the end of the day, it's a strange rule, but it acknowledges the skill involved in creating a goal-scoring opportunity. So the next time you see a player get an assist from a penalty kick, don't be too surprised. It's all part of the weird and wonderful world of football. So these are some of the 6 strange football rules that are super weird to count as rules in a game like football. Let us know below which rule you find the weirdest of all. Until the next video, bye.